Hello, this is a Jay Leshark and Friends
And Russell.
and Russell podcast. And on today's show, we're talking to the super fantastic Sofie Goven from Anise Tapas and Bar. Originally from Belgium, Sofie opened her first restaurant and bar in Barcelona at the age of 26 after living and working in Spain for many years. 3 years ago, she moved to Phuket and has quickly become one of the most sought-after F&B consultants on the island. Sadly for you, she's been taken by Anise Tapas and Bar, which is becoming one of the coolest hotspots in the Cherntalay area. Sofie is super cool, beautiful, smart and super fun. In fact, she's one of the coolest chicks we know. I like Sofie. She's awesome. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to the podcast. Chocolate milkshake.
Chocolate milkshake. I do like a chocolate milkshake.
I know, I'm more of a strawberry milkshake.
I don't mind a strawberry milkshake.
Do they do banana or not?
I like banana milk.
Do you like banana
Yeah, I
milkshake?
do like a banana milkshake as well.
Is your...
A chocolate banana milkshake.
No. Just banana.
Chocolate banana
and banana.
is the
I
bomb.
agree with Russell.
Don't agree with
This is
Russell.
why we're so close.
Yes.
You're not close, you're social distancing.
No, we're sitting very close.
Don't sneeze, I'm about to slurp.
Sofie Goven, the current manager of... Stop laughing at Russell's silly little joke. The current manager of
Anise.
Bar and Tapas.
Tapas and Bar.
Oh, it's Tapas and Bar.
I'm paying attention, don't worry, Sam.
Thank you,
Right.
thank you, thank you.
When did you get to Phuket?
In May, 3 years ago.
Is it only that short?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And where
You're
were
a
you?
relative newbie.
You are a newbie.
Yeah.
Well, I came already a year before, so 4, but living 3.
Okay. And why did you come to live in Phuket?
Because I was bored in Barcelona
Okay.
and because I got a job offer from Blue Tree as an F&B consultant. And that was before they even started building, right? Yeah.
So that was what brought you here. Was the how did
Well,
you get
no.
how did someone know you?
Well, my boyfriend eventually knew me, yeah. But
You'd hope so. Or did
Yeah.
you just jump on him?
after, but we did. He wanted to come to Thailand, and then he put me in contact with some people of Blue Tree that saw what I was doing in Barcelona. I'm having a restaurant, so they came to visit me, and they liked what I was doing, and they asked me to join. So that's why I joined.
But you're not Spanish.
No, I'm not. But I speak hablo español.
Oh. Parle español,
No.
Yeah.
Russell?
No,
Nothing.
not
You
at
just
all.
know cerveza, right? That's what everybody knows.
Who?
Cerveza.
Means beer.
Beer. He knows.
But okay, so you speak Catalan
Yes.
rather than so you'd say uno cerveza sisplau rather than uno cerveza.
I would say una birra, sisplau.
Oh, sisplau. Sisplau is please in Catalan, not
I'm just going to
Spanish.
sit here quietly and enjoy my
Milkshake.
milkshake.
Should be banana. Where are you from originally?
Belgium.
Whereabouts?
Born in Belgium. Oof, Brussels. Born and lived in Antwerp
Okay. And
Yeah.
how long were you in Brussels for, or Belgium for?
until I was 17.
School, university?
Tried that, but didn't work.
So what were you doing? Tell us about...
I was going then after I moved to Spain because my dad, we had a house in Spain, in Marbella. So I moved there and...
At 17?
Yeah, and then almost 18, yes. And then I fell in love with a Dutch guy, and then I went to Amsterdam for a year and back to Spain. So I
With or
actually
without the
lived
Dutch
in-
guy?
Without the Dutch
Yeah.
guy. So it didn't work out. So then actually I'm living in Spain since I'm 17. Yeah.
Okay. Always in Marbella?
No, Marbella, Mallorca, Barcelona.
Okay.
In Mallorca I was a dancer.
Really?
Not a go-go dancer.
I didn't say that.
No, but I saw you looking at me. That
I
was your
always
next
look at you.
question.
You're a beautiful lady. Of course we look at you.
It's,
Yeah.
and it's not that you appreciate it. You weren't a go-go dancer. We understand that.
A
It's not
yoga
saying-
dancer, yeah, not a go-go dancer.
Correct.
Yeah.
But it's not that you couldn't be one. That's, I think, what Jay was
Yeah,
getting at.
yeah.
Could
I
you
could
be one?
be. No. Yeah, but I'm drunk. probably. I still am.
I think we could all be one when we're drunk.
So
then I still am then.
what were you doing in Spain then to earn a living?
Before I was a ballet dancer.
I didn't know that. You studied ballet. Wow.
Yeah, I did ballet for years, many years. And that's why, the reason why, but go back to Marbella. I started working, of course, as 18-year-old in a bar. My dad told me I needed to get a job, but I still love dancing. So why I stayed in Mallorca after was because I got a job offer at Barcelona hotels as a dancer.
Wow.
Yeah, like entertainment.
Yeah, I know what dancers
Still
are.
no go-go.
Thanks for that.
Just as
All
a
right.
hotel
We'll
guest.
we'll just point this out right now. Sofie Goven was never a go-go dancer.
No.
Okay? Never.
Is that my name?
She
gonna
was the
be?
go-to dancer,
Oh, good one.
but not the go-go dancer.
So this will be episode
Yeah.
48, not the go-go dancer, Sofie Goven. Brilliant.
I'm not 48.
No,
no,
we didn't mean that.
Oh,
Oh, digging a hole now.
oh my God.
Episode number 48.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, don't worry, you got really upset then.
Oh my
You were
God.
youngster, I
Fucking
think,
right.
weren't you?
I really looked at
You're,
that.
I'm guessing my age. In fact,
What is your age?
37.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, see.
You
See.
bunch of-
See.
See?
Oh, well done, Russell.
Are
Your
you
Spanish
really
stuff.
37?
No, don't listen to. Yes,
No.
he is.
Yeah, me too. I am.
See.
Listener, he's not 37. He's the same age as I am. He's 44. In fact, he's older than me. What? You are older than me.
How old are you?
44. And I'm proud of it. So I don't look it, do I?
I'm the youngest.
Yes,
I
I have
am really
some fucking
younger.
respect. Then when did you open your bar? That's what I want to get
no,
to.
that was in 2005.
Oh, so okay. So after what were you doing then between the
Yes.
dancing and the
I
bar
was
open?
then in Mallorca, and after the season in Mallorca, I was a bit bored. So then I was 20. I stayed till then, 19 maybe, 20. And then I went to Barcelona because I thought I missed the big city. I come from Antwerp, so an island is nice. But when you're that age, you just want to meet people and a bit more international. So I went to Barcelona and I worked again in a bar as
a go-go
waitress.
dancer? Oh no, waitress.
Yeah.
You started this, not me. That's all I'm saying.
You don't know where I was a waitress, though.
Where were you a waitress?
No, that's a joke. But I was just working in a bar, and it was a yachty bar.
A what?
Yachty.
Oh, yachty.
Yachty. Yeah, that's my English. Yeah.
I thought you said yardie,
Yachty.
which means something very
That's
different.
very
Yeah.
Australian.
What is?
Yachty. No, it's yachty.
No, it's just bad English.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
which is
Well,
Australian.
Australian.
Yeah.
My boyfriend is from Australia.
Your boyfriend's very handsome, by the way.
We all make
Yeah,
mistakes in life.
Hands, the
Hands,
handsome
the handsome man.
Yeah.
He is handsome. He's got good hands as well. When he
Yeah.
shakes your hand, not with
Oh,
shaking
yeah.
hand, but even with a fist
Nice
pump,
hands.
you can feel it. There's
Yeah.
power behind that.
Yeah.
There is
yeah.
power, isn't there, Sophie?
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. That's. A
Oh my, yeah.
Oh, what I'll do is I'll just put...
I almost.
power.
I almost did the snore. When you laugh.
You can snort, it's
Sno-
okay.
Sophie and the power. There you go.
Yeah.
So you was waitressing in Barcelona. So you've been in the F&B or the entertainment
All my
industry
life,
F&B
because
all your
at
life?
at my family we had also a restaurant at home.
Okay.
So I come from a hospitality family. Yes.
So waitressing in some go-go club in
Well, I
Barcelona.
need. Whatever, Jay.
Well, you said it, not me. So you was waitressing.
No, not in a go-go bar, in a yachty
Oh, that's
bar. And then I stayed there for a few years. No, I did some things anyway. Can we go further? And then I was 25, and time passed, and I opened my own bar
This is okay. So your bar.
next door.
Oh, to the place that you previously worked at.
Yeah, that's so nasty.
That's very
Was that
cool.
meant to be nasty?
No,
It just so happened
but
it was
just the
there.
place came, and my business partners were there also, and we became the new yachty bar
But,
in Barcelona.
just in terms of that process, though, I mean, okay, you're working at this place for 5 years, and then the next thing you're working ballpark,
Yeah.
and then you open up next door. But what was at what point in that 5 years, did you think, you know what, I reckon I can do this on my own, or I could do my own place? Did you always think that, or was there a sudden
Yeah,
switch?
I knew that I was going to open my own place.
So-
I was working through that.
So you were working just, I need the job, but also did you have a team behind you, whether it's investors or people to help you come up with plans and
Yes.
ideas?
My business partners invested with me well, they invested in me actually, and then I became their partner after I was 25. And they were pretty young too, but they got a good opportunity and they wanted me to be with them. So we did that together, and they were 26, I was 25, and we didn't plan it to be very serious, you know. We're just three young people that opened the bar together, and a restaurant also. And but then the W suddenly opened next to us, and the Yachty, the whole port became a new port.
I was
and
just about
suddenly,
to ask that. I know where Barcelona, because I worked in Lorette de Mar, so just down the road from Barcelona.
it's a lot of go-go's there.
There was a lot of go-go's there, trust me. Yeah, and I went to. No, I didn't. I would never frequent a go-go bar.
Were you a dancer?
No, I'm a very good dancer though. I had dancing lessons.
Mm-hmm.
You came to see the show that I didn't dance. I should have danced.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was going to ask. I didn't realise that Barcelona has a port.
Yes, big one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, big
That's what I've
private
learned
yacht
every day.
port. Yeah, big yachts there. And
So, what was your bar called?
fuck.
Sorry?
Which means you told me I couldn't swear, but
No,
the
that's
name
not
is
swearing. What's it
is-
called? It's called Folk.
foc means F-O. It means fire in Catalan.
Oh, okay.
F-O-C. Foc.
Folk.
Yes, and then we started a foundation.
So working in the
saying-
fire department in Catalan must be brilliant. Fuck
Yeah.
off!
Yes.
Excellent, well done, good job.
Yes, we started.
So what's a fireman called? Is it called a fuck man?
The fuck man.
But no, seriously, what's fireman in Catalan? Is it fuck man?
I actually don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
what's man in Catalan?
Oma.
Oma. So it's fuck
Fuck
Oma.
ma.
Fuck Oma. I tell you what, if you're from the Middle East, you're screwed if you go to Catalan. I just go to Barcelona.
No, you call a fireman in Catalan is bomber. It's almost
Bombay?
like, yeah, bomber.
that's India.
Los
That's
el
India.
bombers. No, that's
Bombers.
Bombay.
That's Mumbai or Bombay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, a Bombay is...
Bomber. Bomber. I
So what's Bombay? Firing? Fire? Fisting? I don't know. Sorry, that joke shouldn't...
do you know how many jokes I've heard about my restaurant? But it works.
We're
though,
not joking
because
about
it
your restaurant.
attracts
We're trying to
people.
work out if the
The
Catalan... If you're a fuck off, if you're a fireman.
Yeah. I don't know.
Amigo fuck.
Amigo fuck, yeah, you can be an amigo fuck. It's nice when the yachties say to my bar, they say, come on, let's go
fuck.
fuck.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go to fuck. Let's go to fuck and see Sophie. Oh,
Let's go... No.
No,
see,
no,
no,
yeah, yeah.
no.
but we have a foundation.
We could just do this the whole...
Yes.
We could just carry on.
We have a foundation that says, give a fuck.
No,
So we
that's
use,
clever. That's clever.
we use the word, and I mean, that's what
That's what
you
we do,
guys,
that's marketing,
English
right?
people,
So the-
like.
No, we do like silly, stupid.
Yeah,
sense
but
humour
it
like that.
also says fuck you, but F-O-C.
Yeah, well, then you had French Connection in the UK that
Yes.
had
UK.
FC UK,
Yes.
which was really, really clever.
Yeah.
That when that came out was just whoever came out. That and the polo
Yeah.
holes were the two
Oh, the
genius.
polo holes was
the
genius.
two genius marketing things I think of the 90s.
I mean, they
the
should have got
2000s.
at least a couple of $1,000 baht for that idea. Definitely. Tell us about your bar, because I really like the idea. I worked in Spain for a very short time, not a long time. But I love the idea of a proper Spanish bar and tapas, because obviously there's a lot of Spanish or people that do tapas in Phuket and around the world.
There's a few people that do that in Phuket.
You're talking about this bar now?
No,
Or
No,
fuck?
just tapas.
we'll get to tapping your out. We'll get to tapas. We'll get to Bar Anise. Your art. What? We'll get to this in a minute. Okay.
Okay.
We'll talk about that. But what I want to know about is your bar in Spain, and because I've seen a couple of pictures, because we know each other obviously for the last few years or so. But tell us about your bar in Spain. I want to know everything about it, especially
became-
the part where you dance on the tabletops.
I don't do the tabletops, I do the bar top.
Okay.
Yes.
But you're not a go-go dancer, no?
No.
Okay, just
But in
checking.
my bar I can.
Okay.
It's fine. I dance in Anise also, by the way, on the table.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Oh God.
But we opened in 2005 with a concept that we didn't really know what we were going to be. You're 26, you know, a
You wing
concept.
it.
Yeah, you just do what you feel like. So, but we did say we were cosmopolitan. I like that name. But then
It does cover a lot when
yes,
you say cosmopolitan.
yes, you can
yeah.
do anything, right? We had tapas, we had Spanish food, but we had Dutch food, we had French food, we had English food. I mean, yeah, not so much English, but yeah, we did have something.
What's wrong with English food?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Why?
So we did. That's why we didn't have so much. Yeah.
Toad in the hole.
Yes,
That's all I'm
but
saying.
then after a few years, we saw more places opening next to us, and we felt like we did have to do a change because we were already 8 years. So that was in 2013. We changed our concept to South American. So we are right now still the places. We have this one now for 16 years. So you can count now 25 plus 16. How old am I? So
I don't know. Was I supposed to do the maths?
no, but you were asking me how old I
31.
was. Thank you, Derek. Then we changed it. We have our
41.
hearts. We have
So,
our hearts.
thanks, Russ. for the non-viewers of that.
I didn't react, I just
For the non-viewers,
continued.
Russell
I
just
love
pointed
it.
out that I got my
Yeah.
maths very wrong and I missed a 10. Oh, there's Mr. Lark. We'll talk about Mr. Lark in a minute.
So we have our passion in Brazil. My partners also. I have family in Brazil. My partners have wives in Brazil. No,
But you
no
speak
wives
Spanish,
anymore.
not Portuguese.
I speak Spanish
Okay.
and Catalan. Yeah.
So because I've never been to South America and it's one place that I would love to go. What kind of food are you serving? Is it tapas style?
No, we don't have. Well, we have tapas also, yes.
But
And
that's not
tapas from Mexico, from Brazil, from Ecuador, from Chile, Argentina. Not so much Spanish anymore. That's what we were before.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you've moved away from that and kind of
Yes,
bringing the
because
international
there's so
feel.
much tapas bars in Barcelona.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course,
Yeah, I
it's
can
full.
imagine, yeah.
So yeah, we had to change the concept.
Do you miss Barcelona as a city?
I did before. I don't do so much anymore because I'm very happy in Phuket. Really happy in Phuket. I've never been so happy.
Jumping ahead a little bit, when you were planning the move to here, how did that kind of come about?
It's pretty hard also because I have a kid,
Mm-hmm.
of course, Lucas, who is now 9. It's not easy, especially for him. You don't know you don't know how long. Blue Tree was nice, but I didn't know how long I was going to stay. It was planned for maybe 6 months, maybe a year, and so the insecurity is just what I don't like, I don't like routine either, but I do like to have the things on
Some
that.
sort of semblance of plan.
Yes. So, but then it was so easy. It was so easy arriving here. The people were really welcoming, and I made so many good friends in a very, very short time. Actually,
Thank you.
more friends
You're
than in Barcelona. Yeah.
Don't look at Russell. We're not talking. Can I ask you a question? Hans, your current boyfriend,
Yes.
it won't last long, by the way, because you and I are
you
going to...
talked to him already, right?
Well, no, no, but I can see your look that you're giving me.
Yeah, moving on.
No, my question...
That's his problem,
Hans at work. So did you know anyone that was in Phuket apart from coming here with Hans?
Yeah,
and Lucas?
I did meet people because Hans is in the yachting business. So I actually know Hans since I'm 22, when I
Okay.
was working in the bar. So he came there, he was a captain on a boat. And he came
To fuck?
No, not in fuck, in the other one.
Okay.
And to fuck he came
That's later.
8 years ago.
I hope... Sorry.
Sorry. But the bar folk, by the way. So I knew him, and then I saw him again, and he was in the yachting business. Why am I saying that? Is because I came to Thailand for the first time because of him. And then I met some people that also, of course, working in the yachting business. So when I arrived, I knew these people already.
So when you first...
Not so many,
You
though.
said you've been here, for 3 years, but the 4 years, because that was when you first came
Yeah.
to visit.
Yeah.
So that was with Hans.
Yeah.
And you said you've been together 8 years.
No, we were together 6 years.
6 years, okay.
Yeah.
So first question then.
He tried 8 years ago, but didn't work.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a rough patch, and then
Yeah.
think, actually, no, this can work. Cool, okay.
Yeah.
In terms of then the decision to move carte blanche to Phuket, so he was driving that decision, I want to go to Phuket or I want to come to Thailand.
It was his dream to come back. He lived here a long time ago.
And obviously it couldn't be without you, so let's try
Yeah.
and tag you along
I mean,
with
who
this.
would want to be without Sophie?
Well, exactly. I totally understand
Yeah.
that. So that makes complete
That's
sense.
I mean, in the relationship between you and Hans, he's definitely done better, I think.
Is he batting above his average?
Oh, he's massively batting above his
Yeah.
average, I tell you.
Yeah, I agree with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, after the blue tree...
I've got another...
sorry.
Just without sort of stepping on sort of touchy ground, you mentioned about Lucas, who's 9.
Yes.
So if I'm doing my quick math,
Yeah.
So how is he finding it in Phuket?
He loves it.
Oh, cool.
Doesn't
There you
want to go back to Spain.
Oh.
No.
Does he?
But you were because you were worried about that. You were saying in terms of you've not got structure or routine or what have you that you're
Yeah,
not.
but I think it's more the parent that always
Oh, right, fair enough.
worries, right? The kid actually.
Well, you're talking to the one non-parent here, so I have no idea.
But
But
we
I would
always-
guess so.
You are a parent to so many little doggies, Russell.
I'm glad
People
you said
respect
doggies.
you
Yeah.
for being a
You're a
doggy
parent.
daddy.
But there's a lot of crossover with that because like I would always say if you're dealing with a dog in an emotional state, if you give it energy, you're going to reinforce that. And it would be the same with
The
kids.
same.
If they're freaking
Yes.
out and you're freaking out, we're all going to freak out.
Yes.
If you're like,
of
no, this
course.
is totally normal,
Yeah,
even though it's not, they don't know.
that's what you do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is this a good time to have an advert to come in for Canine Point Academy? Because that's what you build up to.
Lucas went to UWC before he changed now, but before it was really that he really helped him.
Cool.
Yeah, because they're very mindfulness, and
Mm.
I think he needed that.
Right.
Yeah, and it helps a kid when you arrive. You know.
And I've met him a few times, and I tell you what, he's a super. Not kissing your ass, which I will
Yet.
do yet. But
That's
he's
why we're on
he's,
tape.
and he's a super cool kid. But I really like him, by the way. Not
Yeah, it's a beautiful boy. Very independent.
handsome.
Beautiful.
I wouldn't say beautiful.
Oh, gorgeous.
You and so
Are you slightly
Hans.
biased?
Yeah, Hans is Australian. You're obviously
Yes.
Belgian, but speak Spanish. But you obviously speak Belgique as well.
I speak Flemish.
Flemish.
Yeah,
So
my
what do
mom
you-
is French.
So you speak French as well.
Yeah.
So you speak French, Spanish,
Catalan and Flemish.
and English,
And German.
and German as
For
well.
fuck's sake, woman.
Bloody hell, that's amazing.
So why not work as an interpreter?
And what do
What
you?
did you say?
Why not work as an So I was just sorry for the chalk was about to fall off the
Yeah.
table. Why not work as an interpreter?
Because she doesn't listen. I'd
yeah,
imagine.
yeah,
is
yeah, that might be
answer
the
to that.
main
I
the key
don't.
thing.
I talk a lot.
What do you talk to Lucas in, language-wise? Sorry.
Spanish.
So you always speak to him in
Curious,
Spanish?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I started with Flemish, but
But you don't like it.
no.
I love the way you mouthed it. So you can say no one in Flemish land is going to say, "Fucking hell, that Sophie says she doesn't speak our language. We're going to find her. We're going to put a fat moi."
It's not like I'm going back there neither. I haven't been there for so long. I don't.
Have you got family or anything back there?
Yeah, but they like to come here to Spain.
Right.
I don't. No.
So you're going back there. Okay.
No, my heart is either in Barcelona or here now, but Barcelona is my hometown.
So you speak to Lucas in Spanish.
Yes.
You speak to Hans in English, obviously.
Yes.
Apart from when he's naughty, then you speak to him in
Yes.
probably another language.
Yeah, then I speak in French.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when you're feeling in a little bit more, then it's Spanish.
Then it's German. That's a good one.
Is that the sexy
Ger-
language?
German
or
is a
that
sexy
No,
language,
it's
yeah.
fine.
German's a sexy one.
Nine. Oh, go on then, for fuck's sake.
How do you say I love you in German again?
Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich!
Oh my God.
I want to lick your dick. Is that what it says in German?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Brilliant.
Wow.
Ich liebe. Oh my God, I did never heard that. Now
Yeah.
oh my God, thank God I don't have a German boyfriend then.
You're going to lick his dick all
Well,
the
he's
time.
missing out.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my
Honestly.
God, that's funny.
So let's get to the story of Phuket. So you arrived in Phuket 3 years ago. Did the Blue Tree thing as a consultant to help them get
Yeah,
their F&B
yeah.
up and they
Yeah.
did that for a year or so.
Yeah, actually, yeah, a little bit more because
Okay.
I did it already on the distance from Spain. So I was coming and going also for Blue Tree. Yeah, it was really good. It was a nice opportunity.
But it's good to be part of something that's
Yeah.
growing and a
Yeah.
project like that, which is massive.
Yeah.
And actually
Especially at the
coming in.
beginning of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the start of it. I
it's
mean,
really nice. It was a great opportunity for me.
because that's where we
Yeah.
first met, coming into
Yes,
that as
yeah.
both being coming in as consultants on
Yeah.
a
You're-
massive new project.
Yeah,
So
you
it
want to
was
know what I
exciting.
thought about you?
What did you think about me?
Oh my God. I thought you were a go-go dancer because you just didn't stop jumping around and being funny. And I was like, I don't like you.
I thought you were going to say, my kindred spirit. We're both go-go dancers. That's what you meant to say.
Hold on.
You can edit that out.
You're
if you
gonna
like.
stop. You're gonna stop it. But then you made a joke to me. You made like this sneaky joke to me that was really
Funny?
sweet and funny. But like, and I was like, it was kind of jokes that no one understood. And I looked at you, and you looked at me, and we both just went like, and that's what we did. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
walked
yeah.
in the office with
Yeah,
and and I was like, oh, I like you. Yeah, you're funny. And I knew from that day I could tell you anything. It's
Pretty much.
fine.
I have to say,
Really?
yeah, it was because I'm not very good at meeting new people, and he said this on last week's podcast. I'm not very good at meeting beautiful women. And that, no, but it's true. I get really nervous.
Well, it's not just you. Any bloke is like that.
Okay.
I can chat to you, no problem. You know, I can chat to another person over there. And
At that point, he was looking at Sophie. I just want to for the listener so he knows. He wasn't looking at me. But no, I think we do have a bit of a kindred spirit because we both giggled at stupid things, and we both have a kind of a childish mentality, but we always don't take things too seriously, but we can be serious if we need to. And I think that, after a while, we kind of got that. And I do love you to death.
Me too. I really love you.
And then when I found out you got a boyfriend, I was like, oh,
fuck her.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Fuck her.
I didn't. I just want to say I didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
No, Soph's a cool chick. So what happened after? Go on.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I was just saying, same question. So post Blue Tree, what happened there, but what came after there?
Hands. What?
I actually, after Blue Tree, I needed a break.
But that's because it was full on, and it was very much, especially when you're setting up. It was so much work setting up a project, and I think
It was a bit like taking her camping.
It's not
it's pretty
easy.
intense.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's sweet. And it's not easy, you know, when you have actually your own business, and then suddenly
you have a boss.
You have that's it, and then. Wow, and so many people involved, and I was like, and I did it, it's fine, but I really needed a break after that. So I just decided to go on a parent visa and do nothing for a year. Yeah, and I enjoyed it. I just went to travel with Hans and Lucas. We went to Australia. We just traveling and enjoying,
Why not?
Yeah, and enjoying Phuket because I really literally arrived to work. So I didn't even
have the break to begin with.
No, and that's the time when I really got time to meet new people, which I did in that year after Blue Tree.
Any particular people that you want to mention?
I met you before, remember? We met each
it wasn't just me.
Me.
I met you, in that year.
Really? You don't have a dog? Oh no, you met Russell when we came to your house, did you not?
Yeah, you picked up the bed.
We picked up your bed.
We should probably we should really actually at this point we should clarify this.
No.
Or not. We met together around a bed.
I took
That's how we did. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sophie was very nice. Well, Sophie and Hans and Lucas were all very nice to me, and they offered me half a bed because it was half a bed. It wasn't a whole bed. It was half a bed.
We cut off the legs.
I don't know where the other half went. You didn't just cut off the legs. You cut off the whole. It was supposed to be a bunk bed.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a bunk bed. We got there. It was just a single bed. Oh,
We cut
it off.
Have we got the butt or the unk?
I don't know which bit we had. Anyway, no, but it was really sweet because I got that, and because I live in a small apartment, and at the time my kids were honestly, when they'd come and stay over, I'd have both of them in my double bed, which was a nightmare, and obviously I didn't get any sleep. So that bed was an absolute lifesaver. But that was the first time you met Russell, because we drove and you offered it.
No, I think it was the first time I think we'd sort of properly met. But I think we've met before, just bumped into each other, like either at Mize or something.
No, I think I met you. No, that was after. No, your radio, no, your theater thing.
I don't know when the stand-up show was. Was that before or after the bed? It might have been before the bed.
Yes, it was before
could have been
the bed.
Yeah.
No, it would have been before the bed.
Yes, that was before.
But so this is your year of meeting amazingly cool people like Jay and myself.
Can I just say also that
Jay
day?
was before. The amazing people came after.
That day, don't
That was a high five.
You don't need to dicks. That day was the first day I met Hans.
Yes.
And he was very impressed because now only yachties will get this. I tied a trucker's hitch.
That's right, yes.
And he was like that. You tied a trucker's hitch. And I was like, mate, I know what I'm doing. We bonded over knots.
Over truckers.
Over truckers. Me and Hans have hitched up a couple of truckers before in our time.
With a bed.
Took them to bar fuck and had our wicked way with them.
So a year of meeting awesome people.
Yes.
And traveling.
Yes. I did meet amazing people. I'm still meeting amazing people,
And then what tickled your fancy after that?
I was a bit bored. I mean, I'm used to work, of course, and I like to work, and I love my job, hospitality. I love to talk to people and just doing new things. So I started up my own business. Well, I actually did that already.
Dancing, which would be a new thing.
Yeah, I did that already with Blue Tree, but it became more official after. So the company is called Sogo, like Sofie Goven.
Sogo.
Sogo. You go.
Sogo.
Go.
I like it.
Oh my God, why am I even saying that? That's the whole. I just gave you a surprise, Jay. So go. There is
Is that like Subo?
So whatever.
Oh, God.
Soho, call it Soho. No, it's So Go. And it's a F&B consultancy. So as I got a lot of experience from Blue Tree and my own experience from my own business, I thought I could help people here also with my experience and ideas. And I like to give concepts, I like to create concepts. And that's what I did for a few times, yeah. So...
and then, so let's get right up to date right now, because you very kindly invited me to the opening of Anise Bar and Tapas.
Tapas and Bar.
Fuck it, I'll get it one day.
I'll give you a business card. Is that gonna work?
Why is that going to help?
He's dyslexic, it wouldn't help.
But before it
Sapat,
was
no.
Bar, Tapas and Anise, it was Anise Restaurant.
Yes, it was a Thai restaurant.
So tell us so obviously now it's changed the concept, and El Presidente is,
Yes.
are we allowed to mention?
El Presidente.
Okay,
you
so
can
El Presidente
mention
is
him.
the owner
Yes.
of the...
Yes, together with his wife. Yeah.
Together with his beautiful wife.
Yes.
And it's opposite Waya Cafe.
Yes.
But before you took it over as a tapas concept, which I believe that you put together,
Yes.
it was a restaurant beforehand, yeah?
Yes.
So what was from the restaurant and then from you getting with El Presidente to discuss your concept, tell us all about that.
So Anthony, it was the lockdown, so they had to close. Like,
close
no, they
anyway,
were not
yeah.
very fortunate. Yeah, like they opened 2 months before the lockdown, or 3 months before. And then, of course, this all happened, and there is no more tourism in Phuket. So once the places were going little by little, Anthony contacted me, and he, before actually working with him, I was doing some events at Bampot. So he saw me there, and he really wanted to work with me. He told me before the lockdown, but then this all happened, it all delayed, and he contacted me. So we talked about that, and I said, well, we have to do another concept, because I don't think Thai food is easy just for expats. I think Thai food restaurants is good when there is tourists around, right? I love Thai food. Even the people that are living here also love Thai food, but there's so many Thai places anyway, so we should focus on a new public, which is the expats. And we did. So doing some market research, there is no tapas around here.
I don't think there's a specific tapas place.
No.
I mean, there might be.
Maybe in Phuket town there.
I was going to say, maybe in Patong there might have been something along those sort of lines, but I'm guessing.
Sorry.
But certainly up this way there isn't.
Not is it because let me just say that my concept of a tapas bar would be a
very different to everyone else's.
Yeah.
no. But let me because I'll throw this at you. Don't look at me like that. But because I think everyone say, oh, we serve our food tapas style. A lot of people use that in their market.
Or they've got tapas on the menu.
Yeah, or they have, and they just basically put a load of dishes in front of you. But for me,
which is a style.
Yeah, it is a style. But for me, a tapas bar would be a kind of small, kind of dark. With people all stood up, all kind of close to the bar. Stop laughing, I don't know what you're laughing at. And then you'd sit at the bar, you drink your beer, you drink your wine. It's not fancy-dancy bullshit cocktails and stuff like that. And you can order food at the bar, and it comes to you on the bar, and it's little bits as you eat and drink. But it's a very close-knit community. It's a very close-knit community. It's a very close kind of feel to it. Yeah. That's what I would, when I think about tapas bar in my head, that's my concept. Is that what you think it is, or is it kind of not?
Yeah, one of the ideas that I had was that Anise before didn't have a bar, right? So they was the entrance, they did have a bar, of course, drinks are coming out, but there's no bar venue. So now what we have created, so what we've created now is a bar. So together with the food, where you're going is that you can stand at the bar. We have high tables, and you don't have to sit down. You can. That's what's happening now. Actually, on Thursday and Friday nights, it's what's happening a lot now. It's people standing out, just standing and eating and together, and that's what we want. And the food is not tapas style only; it's also typical tapas.
But.
From Spain.
So did you give this concept to Mr. Lark? So you actually sat down and said, right, you had a meeting, you kind of sat down and went, do you know what, I think we should do a tapas bar, I've done my research, this is my concept. Yeah. Is that how it went? Yeah. And was he totally said, so go for it?
Yes. And it's lovely working with him.
And his wife.
And his wife, yeah.
They're both awesome people. Yeah. I mean, they're legendary Phuketians.
So, and in terms of that, so obviously there's two things that are from a consultancy perspective with your other clients, you've gone in and said, you know, this would be my plan, this is what I think you should do. and you've done that for numerous different clients in Phuket.
Well, it depends. I offer or from zero, do concept design, do the menu design, staff training, marketing, or you can just say, Sophie, we need a new menu. Sophie, I need to do staff training, and then I do that.
Okay.
But he wanted everything.
But obviously you're working it. You haven't just designed it and said, there it is, go fish. You're doing it and you're working here and making sure.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Find suppliers and then find staff and train them, and a month and a half later we opened, and it was really good.
Excellent.
And now actually normally my job then finished.
So that was my next question.
Yeah.
What's the next?
So we're working on that.
Okay.
And I will stay with Anthony.
Cool. Okay.
But soon we will maybe have to do another podcast, so I'll let you know.
Yeah.
It's interesting actually, because I have known Anthony, Mr. Lark, as I call him, for a really long time. And in fact, my first ever DJ, not gig, but my first ever, what's the word I'm looking for? When you go somewhere every week.
Residence?
Yes, thank you. My first ever DJ residency was at Tresara.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so it was amazing. For me to DJ at Tresara was just fantastic, and I enjoyed every minute of it. And I especially enjoyed the times where it was quite quiet, and he'd come and grab me and say, just put a playlist on and come and sit with me. And I'd sit with him for an hour or so and just listen to his stories about Phuket, and just he's a great guy.
Yeah.
And I have noticed that when staff work for him, they generally stay for a long time, and that doesn't happen in Phuket very often. I guarantee now I could go to his, well, I know he's not the general manager at Tresara anymore, but if we went there when he was, it'll be a lot of the, I'm not saying all,
the same
but
people.
all the same people that were there 10 years ago when I was first DJing.
He's a very honest person and just straight to the point.
But he had this thing
You
that he knows that staff are your most valuable asset in a business.
Totally.
And if your staff are good, your business will be good. And he gets that.
Yeah.
And that's something I don't see a lot in Phuket, is people don't realise that your staff are your biggest asset. If your staff are good, you can get away with a drink being a bit spilled or a prawn being burnt or whatever.
Your
staff are the key, because you can get away with everything else if your staff are key. And that's one thing that I do respect him for. That and his presidencyship of the Phuket Toast Association.
But obviously, I mean, all of that goes flying out the window because he refused to be on the podcast.
He didn't refuse to be on the podcast. He shoved a microphone in his face once and said, say something. And he just looked at me and went, no, not now.
Well, to be fair, that was in Bangkok when they were just about to open this. He was like, I can't really be...
Oh,
that was when I was there.
You were there.
Yeah,
we were trying
yeah,
something.
yeah.
We were trying a different style of podcast.
Yes.
And he did actually, that's right, he did say that he shouldn't really promote Bangkok when he's about to open this
Correct.
place.
Which, I guess, to be fair...
Yeah. But he's a nice man. Yeah,
So
I love to work
tell
with
us
him.
about Bar Anise. Are you open 24/7? Oh, for Christ's sake. Tell us about Anise Tapas and Bar.
He gets it!
Finally!
It's only taken, what, how
Oh
long?
my God, you didn't see my looks, by the way.
About 40 minutes. I've got it right.
Oh my God. What did you ask?
Oh.
You were talking about
tell you
another
one second.
place.
Tell us more about Bar
Oh no!
Anise Tapas and Bar.
Anise.
Anise.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So at the moment, obviously, 'cause
Yeah.
given the way that COVID's affecting absolutely everything,
Yeah.
when are you open? What sort of days and hours? And
We're open from Wednesday till Sunday.
Okay.
From 5 in the afternoon till 12 midnight. And Sundays we open daytime now. We started last week with paella lunch.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
I'm
paella,
a big
tapas,
paella
and
fan.
sangria.
Ooh.
Yeah,
See,
$5.90 per person. It's not too much.
I don't like sangria.
I do like
You can
paella.
order it without sangria.
All right, don't get angry. Talk about your staff for everything, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay?
I don't talk to my staff like that.
I do like paella, and I have actually...
Paella.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Paella. It's
Paella.
such a, and you live
Paella.
in Lloret de Mar, or they call it paella there.
I want some, I want some paella.
I want some
lived in Lloret-
paella.
I lived in Lloret de Mar. Do you know how many Spanish people live in Lloret de Mar?
None.
None, that's
Zero.
why you say
all right?
paella.
None at all. Right? That's why I say paella.
Paella.
It's a bit like...
Paella.
It's a bit like we interviewed Renata Rocks. I spent the whole podcast calling her Renta Rocks, and it wasn't until the end she went, "Do you know my name's Renata?" I'm like, "That's right. That's how we say it in Essex." Don't worry.
No way.
Bless her. She's lovely, by the way.
I know.
She's gorgeous little
I
thing.
got some jewelry from her.
She's a lovely little thing.
Yeah.
I'd like to
I
take
got
her
some
around.
nice-
So
Keep her
Wednesday
in my
through to
pocket.
Sunday.
Oh, we're back
Yes,
to Sophie.
sorry.
And the
And
lunch
paella,
but
yeah.
lunch on Sundays.
Yeah.
And what time
Yeah.
does that start?
At 12.
12 o'clock.
Yeah,
cool.
we did last week like a trial, and it was with Mike actually. You know Mike, right? He's playing live music here on Sunday. And it was
I saw him
it
last
was a
night,
very
actually.
nice trial. Oh my God, what a party.
And what
So normally
flavour?
it's quiet.
Can I ask you a flavour? Because there's lots of arguments about paella. Don't you two.
I'm staying out of this.
How do I say it, please?
Paella.
All right, there's lots of flavours of paella. What would you say is the proper flavour of paella?
Seafood.
Purely seafood.
Purely seafood with
Okay.
squid, shrimps.
I know what squid is seafood, yeah. Got that. You don't
You
like
can
seafood?
have a lot of seafood.
Russell
can
doesn't
have
like.
seafood?
Oh, he doesn't
I
like
don't like
cheese, but he eats
I'll
pizza.
make you one with chorizo. It doesn't matter.
Oh, that just put you to the top of my Christmas card list.
But
Do you not say
depends where you're
chorizo?
from.
Chorizo? Or is it
Chorizo, no.
Chorizo.
chorizo? Sausage, spicy sausage.
Yeah, there you go. So
Ich liebe dich!
yeah.
Lick a dick.
Oh my god.
What?
But we do because from Valencia, it depends on which area you come in Spain. So Barcelona is seafood. By Valencia is the mix.
Right.
Yeah, but we can do for people that don't eat seafood. We make it with chorizo.
Yeah.
And
So people can come into the bar, and they can order tapas if they want tapas. They can
Yeah.
order full dishes if they want just a full
well,
dinner.
let's clear that we have
Yes, please
some
do.
Thai dishes, but a little bit. But the tapas is our main.
Is the main thing.
Yeah, is the main thing. It's not main dish. The reason for tapas is to share. We want
Yeah.
people to. Why is there tapas in Spain? Is so that people have more conversation and not just focus on one dish. I need to finish now. No, you share. It's
You
just a nice.
engage.
Yes.
And it's more about this
Yes,
and
yes.
the odd nibble and what have
You
you.
don't
it's all-
look at, yeah. So, but also paella is the same thing. In Spain, we just put it in the middle of the table and we just spoon it out. And yeah. But we're gonna start next week with paella on the menu, so you can eat it any day. Now it was just for Sunday, and next week we have it every day.
So I was invited
Yeah.
here for the opening. You weren't.
Yes, by the way, I told him, and he chose Femke.
I know, which I wasn't
so
going to.
sorry.
I wasn't going to bring this up.
I believe.
I said Russell can come. No, he's not.
I think I did say that.
I have it on my chat.
There's lots of things that I slag Russell off about, but at least I'm honest and I'll say it to his face straight afterwards.
To be
When he'll
fair.
turn around and say, "Did you say this?" I say, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I don't mind.
No, I know
You
you
see
do.
the stuff he says about
That's
me.
why I like
he
it.
went out last night without me. I've just found out. Although
so-
I've got to tell you the story that I told you.
Ooh, you
about
want to
what
say
happened
that
last night.
now?
No. I don't wanna
Come
say that, but
on.
I'll tell you the same
Challenge.
story. What? It's not.
Come on, say the story.
No.
I'm guessing this is not podcast material.
There was an
Can we wrap this up then? Because I'm
A
dying to know.
little incident.
There was a
Sophie, bucket list.
there was an
Yes.
incident last night. No, just going back to the. Where was I going? Oh, we came to the opening.
You're
Sorry.
nervous, Jay.
No, not nervous. I just. A girl got upset because Riz had sent me a message on WhatsApp, but there's a lot more to it than that. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go through it a little.
Oh,
bit
we
more.
are
Yeah.
so getting into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, you're not allowed to speak to your ex-wife. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not with the picture she sent. Anyway, it's tattoo stuff. Just move on. Okay, Jay. Thanks.
Tattoos.
Tattoos?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I got a name tattoo.
No, it was.
also.
You've got a tattoo?
Oh yeah.
I got a few,
What have
but
you
I
got?
got
Let's have a
a
look.
new one.
Sophie got a new
No,
fuck
I can't
tattoo.
show you,
Why
sorry. Not everything.
Why not?
Because some things I cannot show you.
I just want to see the tattoo.
Yeah, I know, but they're kind of unshowable. I got a new
Right,
one
on
that
this
is.
note,
That's a beautiful
Sophie's pulling up
story.
yeah, no, she's got a new tattoo on her rib cage.
And
She's
it's a
showing us.
flame from Fok.
It's a flame
Fire,
from
which
Fok.
means fire.
Yeah, thank you.
Fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
And then in Thai,
In Thai it
Lucas,
says oh, bless you.
my boy,
Okay.
the young one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the other one?
Hands
So that's
no.
obviously on your ass, right?
Yeah. I
Says
cannot
hands.
show you
says
that one.
Hands only. Good. Isn't it?
But cha.
She's actually got two W's, one on each cheek. And she bends over.
Hands,
Wow. Sorry, it's a terrible joke.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Where was I going? No, you're opening. So I came to a little opening. Right?
Yes.
You had 4 days. You had I know. No, sorry.
Where did we come from? Oh my
Not
God.
that opening before
Yes.
that. But that's very clever how you broke that one in,
Oh
so to
my
speak.
God.
So anyway, looking at your opening on the 4 nights that I had a little preview. I came to your opening, and it was good. It was fun.
It was fun.
And I did like, there was some of the food that went round, and I was trying a little bit.
Yes.
She had some,
I'm glad you had a nice evening.
We
was a
do
great
that
evening.
still, by the way. We do it on the happy hour tonight. We do it every Thursday
get
from
free
6
little
to 11. We
nibbles.
have free little
Sorry,
nibbles.
so your
What
happy
time is
hours
happy
are...
We are doing it on Thursday from 6 till 8 with some free tapas coming around and happy prices.
I'm sick.
And Sunday we have the paella lunch, and after from 3 till 5 happy hour also.
I would say I'll come this Sunday. I can because it comes out on Tuesday, so I
Come
can...
with the kids.
Actually, because we're recording this on a Thursday, I can't come this Sunday, but I can come next
Yeah,
Sunday. But this
come.
comes out on a Tuesday, so it will sound like I can come this Sunday because...
I'm with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, come. It's nice. Yeah. It's nice. It's fun. Last week we were dancing.
Well, I'd just like to say that night I haven't been drinking alcohol for about 4 or 5 months, and that night I was not having any of the beer, not having any of the drinks, and then I just went, you know what, I'll have a
Sangria.
No, because I don't like sangria. I had a couple of glasses of red wine. And it wasn't big, like I think I had 2 or 3 glasses.
Smashed.
No, it wasn't smashed, but that night I signed up for yoga because I was a little bit drunk.
I remember that.
So I went to yoga.
Yes.
I did the whole yoga experience. I also signed up for meditation. Unfortunately, and this is unfortunately, I didn't go to meditation, but I will do. But I went to the hot yoga. So because of you, I had to go to listen to people, and I love Jack to death, by the way. Jack's an amazing teacher of yoga. But the people that go in there, when they're grunting, there's no need to grunt when you're stretching. No, but it was like someone
Yes,
like,
there is.
That's what they do.
Yes, there is.
but then it was the hot yoga. It was just a bit sweaty for me. I didn't like boys sweating.
You know how much calories you burned? 900 calories on one session of hot yoga, my dear.
Fine, but
Man.
is it calories or is it sweat?
Calories.
I'm not sure.
It's cardio.
But I was just like, there was one person there, and I can't mention his name, so I don't know his name. At the end, he
Bob.
sat down on a plastic seat, and I said to him, I said, mate, you sweat a lot. He's like, yeah, I didn't even have that many beers last night. I was like, oh, fair enough. Okay, fine. He got up, physically tipped up the chair, the sweat off the chair, and I was just like, that is the most disgusting. And I said to Jack goes, how's yoga? I said, Jack, I love the yoga. I thought you were great. I loved the instructor. I'm never going to a hot yoga class ever again, just because of that horribleness of, I don't want sweaty people around me.
I do it a lot. I love it.
Well, what you get up to at night with hands is fine, but just going into
I
a hot...
love it.
Oh, I know.
I reckon you'd enjoy yoga more if you went when
Yeah.
Sophie went.
Well, I was disappointed that I went to yoga, and Femke was there, and I love Femke to death, but there was 4 other guys there, and it was like, is that it?
Kind of ruins the...
Yeah, I kind of wanted to see, I was,
Yeah, you have
Hot
to
chicks
come
in
another
lycra.
day.
Yeah.
Normally they're hot chicks though.
How many hot chicks were there?
No, they normally are.
Really? Where
Just
were they?
Not hot chicks, it's just hot yoga, but they're chicks.
I didn't see them. Anyway,
So Sophie,
Sophie, Bar
What-
Anise,
Barney's, tapas and whatever.
Don't
No,
don't
I
go
know,
on his side now. You're
no,
on my side.
No, I'm 100% on your side. Don't you worry about that.
Oh,
So,
stop laughing, you.
sorry.
thoroughly enjoying life in Phuket.
Yeah.
Missing Barcelona a wee bit.
No, not so much.
Not so much?
No.
Okay, but still firmly...
I miss my bar, I miss my people, but I don't
Yeah.
miss the city.
Right, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But firmly planted in Phuket land at the minute.
Mm.
But what's... maybe not what's next, but what sort of things do you still maybe have on your bucket list? Things you really, really, really want to do?
Oh yeah, my bucket list.
She looked at you, Jay.
She did look at me. Am I on your bucket list? It's even better.
Don't say that picture was when I was looking at you
It
for
was
the
exactly-
bucket list.
No, that's the picture when you was looking at me.
My
baby.
bucket list. What is on my bucket list? I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I
You need your
don't-
nails done, by the way. They're growing out, and the
You
colours.
see
Yeah, I do
that?
see that. Yeah,
It's,
Oh,
look
that's-
at
I
that
notice
one.
things like that.
Mine are awful.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what this is? This
It's-
is from a girl that has no time to do her nails. That works a lot.
We'll go to a better nail
Maybe
studio.
you
Just
do.
to say, yeah.
Don't go
If
to
you're
the
going
busy
to a
one.
nail studio where the woman that works there hasn't got time to do nails, you're really going to the wrong place.
Because I don't have time to go to a nail studio.
That went
I'm
over your head,
working.
darling, don't worry.
Some people work.
Well, this is work. I'm promoting your business, Bar Anise and Tapas Bar.
No, yeah, I know you're right. You want to see my nails? Ask them. Oh my God, it's like
It's not the nails he wants to see.
3 millimeter.
It's you tap your ass. What?
It's the tattoos.
Oh.
No, there must be things about. Is there countries you want to travel? Is there things you want to swim with sharks? Do you want to go and see Barcelona? Oh, what do you think of Lionel Messi?
I'm thinking about. Oh,
Do you not care?
he's a small
What?
guy.
He's a goat.
I know.
Are you a Barcelona fan?
I'm not a fan of
There
football.
you
I
go.
don't like football.
Do you like American football?
I like cricket.
Cricket, really?
Yeah, and don't tell Hans knows, but I am for India, and he's Australia. But
Why
I like
would you be for India?
because they play so good.
What?
And Kohli, have you seen Kohli?
Coolly.
Thanks.
You
Yeah.
know Kohli, no?
Yes. I mean, not personally, but I know who you mean.
Oh, he's beautiful.
But the fact that she
Kohli.
like... and without getting too technical, are you a test cricket fan or a
No, I'm a cricket fan.
just general cricket?
Have you
I
ever
can
seen a
put it
cricket-
on all day.
Have you ever been to a
Love
game?
it.
Excuse me, well, I
Do you like cricket?
Hey, you two.
I love.
I like cricket, but I
just like to
love
point out
you.
that Hands is over the
I
road.
love
don't care.
cricket.
Hands, fuck
No,
off.
He's gone.
Pikey Aussie, I don't care. I've
no.
got my cricketing buddy.
But
I love
which
cricket.
team are you for?
Well, I'm an England.
Okay, what is on my bucket list? Watch a game of cricket.
There we go.
Australia, India.
Have you ever
As
seen?
long as India win.
But have you
Yeah.
ever seen a game at all?
No, on TV.
See, I've been to. When I lived in the Caribbean, I went to a couple of nighttime cricket games. They were
That'd be cool, yeah,
they were
yeah.
really cool in the Caribbean.
But was that like one day or was that a test match? Or?
No, it was all one day stuff. It
Yeah,
was all
yeah.
the guys just. I mean, it was.
Because there is a big. I mean, Emma and I sort of joke about this all the time because she fucking hates cricket. But there is a big difference with. I mean, Test cricket is you're watching a 5-day chess match. It takes.
And I love to put it on.
Yeah, and just
Do my dishes.
Yeah,
cook
exactly.
my food,
You
and just listen. And then, and
Gee, I never knew you were
the
a cricket
four
fan.
coming out. I love it.
And if you'd asked me beforehand,
Love
would she be the sort of person that would be a cricket fan? There's no way in hell.
Wow.
No, but I love it.
No, it's great. It's a brilliant sport.
What got you into cricket? Is there any
Hands.
Was it just hands watching
Yeah,
it? And so you
watching
then decided
it,
to.
and
wow,
I
okay.
just went
Okay.
like, I don't like football. I don't understand football.
Aussie rules.
But I understand
rugby,
cricket.
anything at all?
No.
Just cricket.
Cricket. I love cricket.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I can.
really.
That's very cool.
That's
I love
very
it.
cool. Very interesting.
I enjoy it. Yeah, hours. And there is something on my bucket list. I remember now. New Zealand. I want to go to New Zealand.
Why?
Just to travel. drive
It's
around.
always been my dream.
I like
New
to go to New
Zealand.
Zealand.
Have you been there?
No, well, I did when I was sort of that big.
I've never been there.
So
And I want to go. I really want to go. But I think I want to go maybe when Luke is a bit older, like
Yeah.
14 years at 15 that he remembers. I mean, he would remember now also, but it's just easier.
but it means something a bit more when he's a bit older.
Yeah,
Or
can
wait
I-
till he's like 18, and then
You
he
can
can go to
have
all
a
the
beer.
wineries and he can drive.
Yeah. No, he will probably, he's a son of his mother. He will
yeah,
probably.
yeah. Taxi!
Yeah, taxi.
So what's the future for Anise Bar and Tapas?
I think the future is beautiful.
Is it Tapas and Bar? No, it's
don't
not. I
even
got it
react
right. And you put
anymore.
your head down. That
I
makes,
don't even react on that anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm
No.
seriously not doing it. I'm just doing it because I don't remember. It's Anise Tapas and Bar.
Wow.
Thank you. What's the future for Anise Tapas and Bar?
Well, we opened 2 weeks ago, and I think there is a beautiful future.
Future's
Very
bright,
beautiful
future's orange.
future.
But you mentioned just so you've got the happy hours going on,
Yeah.
and you've got the Sunday lunches with a paella.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that.
I'm not going there.
Paella.
Paella. Yeah, why can you say it? You're English, right?
No, he's not.
Yes,
he
you
is.
are.
He's Hong Kongian.
No, he's from, but he speaks English.
Oh, because maybe he went to
Like
better schools than me. Blame my
proper
parents. It's not my
English.
fault they didn't care about me. Mum, if you're listening, I know you did care about me. It's all right. But thanks for that year in America. It really messed me up.
You know, it's like,
I should really edit that
Yeah.
out.
Yes, you probably should.
oh, you're going to take that out?
No.
Oh,
What are you
Anyway.
talking about?
your nail.
Fuck you.
I
Um,
know.
got my
But
picture the
the
other day.
future for Anise, well, we opened, of course, in very sad times with
Yeah.
COVID.
Mm.
But I am a very positive person.
You are.
I've always been a positive person. I always will be a positive person, no matter what happens, and life goes on. And I think the people on the island, it's just, and more places are opening here actually, and I think the more the better. Because we
think-
just need to go and
I think conceptually, you've really hit with what you're doing here. Really hits the nail because I remember when they were first putting this place together, and it was it's going to be a Thai restaurant. And I'm kind of thinking, well, okay, because that's really in the back of my mind. I'm thinking, obviously, we know the people you want them to do well, but it's a Thai restaurant, so you're not catering to the local market here.
No.
Because we might come here like once in a blue moon, but there's plenty other places
Yeah.
to go.
yes.
So it's tourism market only. And then COVID comes along, smashes that out, and you're kind of thinking, well,
Yeah.
what can you possibly do? To turn it into this, which is more of targeting a resident market, where people can, it's not so much as come and go, but we are coming in, have a few beers or something to eat and nibbles. You might not be your long stay dinners, but you are going to be repeat.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
because with a restaurant, you might, well, we went for dinner there last week, let's not go again until another time. Whereas with this, you might come in 2 or 3 times a week
Yes.
because we're just having a beer and something to eat and some nibbles.
And
what
it's
have
not
you.
expensive. It's
And
not
yeah,
like
exactly.
you feel ripped off, like
Which you might if you were coming in for a green curry or some Thai
Yeah.
food, because frankly we can get it.
on the street market.
Yeah.
I know totally. And that's what I mentioned in the beginning. But sometimes you can just come in, like you say, for a beer, and then before dinner, and then you actually go like, oh, you know what? Let's have. Look,
Paella.
patatas bravas. No, paella. It's like, okay, there you go. But like have
Patatas
some
bravos?
chorizo, or have some
spicy sausage.
gambas al ajillo, which is prawns in
Prawns in
garlic.
oil and garlic.
Yes. You,
I'll translate for
I
you.
wrote that today, by the way. But
Is it not shrimps in oil and garlic?
my God, I just asked him before. I said prawns or shrimps. He said prawns or shrimps. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I think they're the same thing.
Anyway.
Americans call them shrimps, we call them prawns.
Or you can go out for dinner somewhere else and even come back here for a cocktail. Yeah. And that's what I thought was missing in this area also. It's not only a tapas bar, of course, but also a place to go for a drink, a bar. Yeah, because there is a few, but a new bar, you know, like...
Isn't it that there's not the culture of bar hopping either that much? I remember when I was working overseas in France and Spain and even in the Caribbean, you'd have a couple of beers in one bar and you move to the next bar. And
they're in Barcelona a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't happen here so much. I guess it does in Bangla, I suppose. But
well, it did in Phuket town, sort of back in the day.
Yeah, it is.
So there was a lot of bar hopping, and probably still is. I haven't been to Phuket town for ages.
But
we don't up this way, no. But it's been more restaurant sit-down base rather than going into a bar, having a beer, we'll go to the next bar and what have you.
But we see now, for example, on Friday, when it's the Friday night market here, that a lot of parents come because the kids are on the market.
Yeah, the
and
kids
they
over
just,
there.
we're at Anise.
They're selling kids. Times are tough.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But that's what we see, because then they can just have a drink and a bite or not, but just a drink, and then they actually stay for quite a long time. So Fridays are pretty good,
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Friday night, this is the place to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Sunday for paella.
Where is it?
Yeah, and Thursday for happy hour.
Anise Bar and Anise Tapas and Bar.
Oh my God.
But you know what? People will remember
it's
it.
hanging there. Can you just look outside?
Oh yeah, I can see it. Oh, it says Anise Tapas and I can't see the bar bit.
At least people will remember.
How can you live with him?
Well, thankfully I don't.
You'd love to live with me. I'd be amazing. You could have my fish.
Well,
right,
you
on
have
that
a
note,
bed. There's a very small bed.
There's a spare bed now because Sahara's moved into the other room.
I gave it to him.
Actually, Ashton sleeps in now. Sofie Goven, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
really
you,
appreciate
guys.
it.
Loved it.
Anise Tapas and Bar is a really, really cool place to come. It's at Boat Avenue, open from Wednesdays to Sundays. Come down, check them out on Facebook. I'm assuming that's where you are right now.
Yeah.
Check them out on Facebook and come and... It is a cool place. And you are an awesome host, and that is a key thing.
Hostess, with the mostess.
Well, I'm not being sexually wrong. That's terrible England, isn't it?
Yes.
Anyway, she's a fantastic hostess. And ask her to play My Boots Are Made for Walking and see what happens. On that note, thanks, Sophie.
Oh my God,
Had a good
what
night.
are you talking about?
Thanks, Russell.
Cheers,
Thank
buddy.
you, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
Sophie. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to the outro.
Hello, Jay.
Sophie's still listening, so we better be nice when we're doing the outro.
Genuinely love her to pieces. I
No,
think she's great.
I met Sophie probably just after she first got here, and we did become friends. And I do love her to death, and she is lovely. And she's sending me a little heart because she's listening. Bless her. Cricket. That was a shock.
Did not see that coming.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
A girl who likes to grab a ball and throw it down, and someone hit a stick at it. Lovely.
Something like that, yeah.
I wonder which bit she likes best, the ball or the stick.
Yeah.
I think I know.
But cool story, though. Interesting.
Very cool story, and I apologise I didn't invite you to the night that I did come here.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
Well, you were. You went out last night without me. Where did you go last night?
I was at Project Artisan.
Oh, did you see the DJ there? Can we talk about her afterwards?
We can, yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So, Anise Tapas and Bar.
Hey, you got it right. Well done,
Thank
lad.
you very
Good
much.
lad.
It is a very cool place, and I do like it. I have eaten here and I have drunk here, and there's some very cool people. No, it is good. The food was really nice.
So I haven't partaken yet, but I am going to, and I'm definitely going to partake in the paella. That's
Whatever.
how you say it. With the chorizo.
Absolutely.
Maybe next Sunday, because I can't this Sunday.
Yeah.
But no, it is a very cool place. I'm sure the food is great, but also just having a different sort of place here in Phuket. Well, this is our side of Phuket land. But it's very nice.
As we said when we was at Taste, the chef and the host make a huge difference to a place as well. And Sofie is a super, super cool hostess.
Yeah.
Bubbly, happy, in your face. She'll tell you how it is as well. No bullshit. And that's what I love about her.
It just adds to the ambience of the place.
Yeah,
cool.
it really does. It's a cool place, and I think more people should come.
Ditto. Groovy. Cheers, buddy.
Boat Avenue. I haven't finished yet.
Oh, sorry.
I know you got to go. Boat Avenue, Anise Tapas and Bar.
That's twice in a row you've got it right.
Thank you very much. Anise Tapas and Bar.
Hey.
Like us on Facebook and on Instagram and on Twitter, but just go to our website.
PhuketPodcast.com.
If you need your dog trained or you're looking for somewhere to keep your dog for overnight or for long term, then go to
K9pointacademy.com.
K9 Point. Whatever you just said. Thanks, Russell.
Cheers, buddy.
Enjoy your trip to Bangkok.
Yes, about that.
Now all of a sudden the water turns up after 50 minutes of recording. Thanks very much. Talk of that, Sophie being a great hostess.
Yeah.
We finally get water. Thank you, Soph.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, mate. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.